Have you ever wondered why some conversations end with her leaning in while others fizzle out? What if I told you she's been dropping secret signals that she wants to sleep with you, and you're completely missing them? Today, I'll show you 10 silent signs she wants to sleep with you, so you never lose your chance again. Stick around for number 7. It's the one almost every guy overlooks, and it changes everything. Smash that like button if you're ready to decode her hidden language. Alright, before we dive deep, here's the rapid rundown of the 10 signs women use when they're attracted to you and want you to sleep with them. 1. Playful, sensual banter. 2. One-on-one invitations. 3. Frequent, meaningful touch. 4. Prolonged eye contact. 5. Mood-driven hints. 6. Flirty dressing. 7. Encouraging your advances. 8. Consistent proximity. 9. Intensified compliments. 10. Direct invitations. Some of these might seem innocent, but they're loaded. And trust me, if you've missed just one of these, chances are you missed your shot. So pay close attention, because in a minute, I'm breaking down exactly how to spot and respond to each one. And number 7, most guys blow it completely. Which one do you think you've noticed before? Drop the number in the comments. We'll see how tuned in you really are. 1. Playful, sensual banter. What it looks like? Imagine you're texting or chatting in person, and she peppers your conversation with double entendres, cheeky winks, or light teasing. She brings up intimate topics, maybe joking about who's better at cuddling, or dropping saucy emojis that hint at more than friendship. On a date, she might laugh at your flirtatious jokes, lean in close when she speaks, and let her tone turn husky whenever the subject swerves toward romance. Why mean she wants more? Flirting is her way of testing the waters. When a woman feels a genuine spark, she uses playful, sensual banter to see if you'll match her energy. Psychologically, this kind of teasing lowers both your guards, creates a shared private space, and signals she's comfortable exploring chemistry with you. It's a subconscious invitation. If you play along, she interprets it as permission to get closer, mentally and physically. Quick tip: how you should respond. Don't drown out her flirtation with logic or change the subject. Instead, mirror her playfulness. Respond with your own tasteful tease. Oh, really? Think you can handle my cuddle skills? Then hold your gaze and pause briefly. That brief silence lets her feel the tension you've just created together. 2. One-on-one invitations. She starts suggesting plans that involve just the two of you. No group hangouts or crowded bars. Maybe she texts, "Feel like grabbing coffee later, just us?" Or in person says, "Let's stay in and cook together tonight." On a Friday night, she opts to go for a late-night walk with you instead of joining friends at the club. Even a casual invite. "Want to help me pick out a movie?" When you know she's usually surrounded by others, is a clear shift toward exclusivity. She likely wants a private time with just you. Why mean she wants more? Women instinctively guard their personal space. When she intentionally carves out alone time with you, it signals that she trusts you and wants to explore deeper connection. Psychologically, alone time lowers social barriers and heightens emotional and physical intimacy. By choosing one-on-one settings, she's creating an environment ripe for attraction to flourish, and often for things to progress further. Heck, she probably doesn't mind things escalating intimately from there if the vibe and mood is right. Quick tip: how you should respond. Accept enthusiastically, but don't seem too eager. Say, "That sounds perfect, just you and me." Then propose a simple but thoughtful detail. "How about that new cafe on Main? I've heard their pastries are amazing. We could relax later at my place afterward." By agreeing confidently and adding your own touch, you honor her invitation while steering the experience. If she doesn't refuse your add-on invitation to your place, this is a good sign that shit might go down. 3. Frequent, meaningful touch. She finds excuses to brush against you, lightly rests her hand on your forearm while laughing, pats your back after a joke, or casually tucks a strand of hair behind her ear. In a group setting, she moves to sit beside you or angles her body in your direction. Even small, seemingly accidental grazes, like guiding you through a doorway with her hand on your lower back, are repeated and intentional. What means? Touch is the fastest route to building chemistry. When she initiates physical contact, she's testing your response and marking you as someone special. Psychologically, skin-to-skin contact releases oxytocin, the bonding hormone, and lowers her defenses. Each touch signals comfort, trust, and a desire to deepen the connection, often preluding more intimate moments. Quick tip: how you should respond. Match her touch with calm confidence. When she brushes your arm, let your hand hover near hers, then gently close the gap. A slow, deliberate hand on her waist or back in return shows you welcome her advances. Keep it natural. Allow each touch to flow into the next without hesitation. 4. Prolonged eye contact. What looks like? She holds your gaze just a beat longer than normal. In conversation, her eyes don't dart around the room. They stay locked on you. When you speak, she lets her pupils dilate, giving that subtle deer in headlights glow. Sometimes she'll glance at your lips before looking back into your eyes, or she might catch you staring and hold the intensity rather than look away. What does it mean? Eyes are the most honest part of our body. Prolonged eye contact bypasses small talk and dives straight into emotional and sexual territory. Psychologically, when someone stares deeply, it stimulates the brain's pleasure centers and releases oxytocin, creating instant intimacy. Holding her gaze tells her you're fully present and engaged. And when she mirrors that behavior, she's signaling trust, attraction, and readiness for something deeper. Quick tip: how you should respond. When you notice her extended glances, meet her eyes with calm confidence. Hold it for a second longer than feels natural, then flash a small, knowing smile. That tiny shift transforms the moment into shared tension, an unspoken promise of what could come next. If you caught yourself doing this before, drop a thumbs up in the comments. 5. Mood-driven hints. What looks like? She casually weaves emotional or physical mood into conversation. I feel so cold right now. I could really use a warm cuddle. Or, you ever have one of those nights where you just want to let go? She might joke about being in the mood or lament that it's been too long since she felt good. Sometimes it's simple. I've had such a long day. I just want to unwind with someone who knows how to help. Why means she wants more. By verbalizing her mood, she's openly admitting a desire for closeness and comfort. Psychologically, stating a need for warmth or release is an invitation, an implicit request for you to provide that experience. It lowers her guard and tests your reaction. If you respond with understanding and confidence, you prove you can fulfill that unspoken need. Quick tip: how you should respond. Acknowledge her mood with empathy, then offer a direct but gentle solution. Sounds like you need someone to take care of you. Let me help with that. Keep your tone warm and steady, matching her vulnerability with the assurance that you're exactly the person she's been hoping for. 6. Flirty dressing. What looks like? When she knows you're watching, her wardrobe choices shift from casual to captivating. Heels click a little louder, dresses hug her curves just so, or she opts for an off-the-shoulder top that reveals a sliver of skin. In cooler weather, she might let her coat slip off one arm or leave a button undone on purpose. Even small adjustments, pulling her skirt slightly higher, tucking her hair behind one earlobe, are calculated moves to showcase her best features and draw your eyes. Why means she wants more. Clothing is a silent language of attraction. By intentionally highlighting her femininity, she's signaling confidence in her body and a desire for you to notice. Psychologically, when someone dresses to impress one person in particular, it means they're prioritizing that person's gaze and approval. She's setting the stage for deeper chemistry, inviting your attention and approval before any words are spoken. Quick tip: how you should respond. Acknowledge her effort with a genuine compliment focused on her style and confidence. That color is incredible on you. Then, let your gaze linger appreciatively, without staring, to show you see and admire the intention behind her look. 7. Encouraging your advances. What looks like? Instead of pulling away when you move closer, she leans in. Your hand grazes her shoulder, and she smiles, even nudges your hand to stay. You offer a kiss on the cheek. She turns her face toward yours. During conversation, you place your hand on her lower back. Rather than tensing up, she relaxes and lets you guide her. Whether you're offering a hug, a dance, or simply standing close, she welcomes your touch and may even deepen it, resting her palm on your arm or slipping her fingers through yours. Why means she wants more. When a woman actively reciprocates your physical advances, she's signaling comfort and attraction. Psychologically, her body is saying, "Yes, I want this." By encouraging your touch, she's testing boundaries and letting you know she's ready to explore deeper intimacy. It's a clear, nonverbal cue that the spark between you isn't just in your head. She feels it too. Quick tip: how you should respond. When she meets your touch, move slowly and confidently. Give her space to respond. Let your hand rest gently rather than pulling back. Use that moment to silently confirm her comfort before progressing. By matching her pace, you build trust and turn that gentle invitation into a stronger connection. 8. Consistent proximity. What looks like? She finds reasons to stay close, sitting next to you on the couch, leaning in during group conversations, or positioning herself within your personal space even in crowded rooms. When you move, she subtly shifts to, closing any gap you create. At a party, she might drift over to where you are. At work, she pops by your desk just to say hi. These tiny movements add up. She's always within arm's reach, and it's no accident. Why means she wants more. Humans are wired to seek closeness with those they trust and desire. By maintaining physical proximity, she's marking you as her focus and signaling that she feels safe in your presence. Psychologically, proximity lowers social barriers and heightens intimacy. Every moment spent near you deepens her attraction and comfort level. Quick tip: how you should respond. Notice her movements and gently reciprocate. If she edges closer, don't pull away. Offer your shoulder, tilt your chair toward her, or let your hand rest casually near hers. This silent mirroring reassures her and amplifies the magnetic pull between you. Have you spotted this move before? Drop a like in the comments if you've felt someone close like this. 9. Intensified compliments. What looks like? She's always finding new ways to praise you, beyond simple "good job" or "nice shirt." Suddenly it's, "Your lips look incredibly kissable," or "I can't stop thinking about how strong your hands are." When she compliments details like the shape of your jaw, the way your voice resonates, or hints at how you make her feel, it's more than politeness. It's desire. She might lean in closer as she speaks, lower her voice, or brush her fingers lightly against you to underscore the point. Why means she wants more. Women use compliments not just to flatter, but to communicate attraction. Intensified, sensual praise bypasses small talk and goes straight to her emotional and physical interest. Psychologically, when she highlights features tied to intimacy, lips, hands, touch, it's her subconscious way of expressing what she craves. By praising aspects that invite closeness, she's signaling that she's already imagining the next steps. Quick tip: how you should respond. Receive her compliment with genuine gratitude and confidence. Instead of deflecting, smile, hold her gaze, and say something like, "I'm glad you noticed because I've been noticing you too." That acknowledgement validates her boldness and deepens the connection. 10. Direct invitations. What looks like? She doesn't drop hints. She comes right out and asks. A text like, "Want to come over tonight?" or face-to-face, "I'd love for you to stay with me." It might be an invite to watch a movie at my place, or "help me pick out my outfit later." No beating around the bush, just a clear request for your company, late-night plans, or private time together. Why means she wants more. When a woman moves from subtle signals to a full-blown invitation, she's crossing the threshold from curiosity to confident desire. Psychologically, this direct call shows she's comfortable expressing her needs and trusts you to meet them. By owning her sexuality and taking the lead, she's giving you the ultimate green light. Quick tip: how you should respond. Answer with enthusiastic certainty. Absolutely. My night just got a lot better. Then confirm a detail. What time should I swing by? Your confident acceptance turns her bold invitation into a mutual promise. If you've ever received or given an invite like this, comment, "Let's go," below, and don't forget to subscribe for more secret attraction moves. Alright, those are 10 signs that show a woman wants to take things to second base with you. If you play your cards right, that's your cue to sleep with her if you wish. Now let's hit the highlights lightning fast by running through them once again. 1. Playful, sensual banter. She flirts to test chemistry. 2. One-on-one invitations. Exclusivity is her green light. 3. Frequent, meaningful touch. Every brush sparks oxytocin. 4. Prolonged eye contact. Eyes locked, desire unlocked. 5. Mood-driven hints. I'm cold, need a cuddle. 6. Flirty dressing. She dresses to showcase what she wants you to see. 7. Encouraging your advances. She meets your touch, then deepens it. 8. Consistent proximity, always in your space, marking you hers. 9. Intensified compliments. Sensual praise that bypasses small talk. 10. Direct invitations. She's laid out the welcome mat. Missed any? Go back and catch them all. Because each one is a doorway that could lead to sleeping with her, if that's her goal. Which one surprised you the most? Drop your answer below in the comments. Let's discuss. If you found this eye-opening, hit subscribe and ring that bell so you don't miss our next power move. 7 shocking truths. Why married women are the easiest ladies to sleep with. And hey, share this video with a friend who needs to level up their dating game. Let's make sure no man misses these secret cues.